Okay, guys. Shall we do this? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. I'm going to share this on my personal profile. I think this will be a good one tonight. I've not been coming live of an evening for a while, but I felt compelled to do this one tonight. So let me just share this to my personal profile. And hopefully we're going to bump these numbers up. Say hello as you come on. This should hopefully be a good one. All right, cool. Okay. Okay, 1 2 1 2 in the venue. Yes, Tone, good to see you. Okay, guys. Say hello as you come on. I'm going to talk for about 25 minutes on this subject. Let me know you can hear me. Let you know you can see me okay. Working off a new laptop. Hopefully everything is good. Good to see everyone. Okay. Now, as you know, I am a big fan of MyFitnessPal for tracking your calories. I'm also a big fan of a decent fitness tracker. I love my Garmin, as you've heard me say for the last couple of years. But Apple Watch, Samsung, there's loads and loads of great trackers out there. I'm not a massive fan of a Fitbit. For me, Fitbits are wildly inaccurate. But they got me started when I was like looking to up my steps, okay? And I always say this, we live in an age now where we can measure and manage our calories in and out like money, okay? And if you use MyFitnessPal and you use a tracker, you, my friends, are up and running, okay? There's no guesswork as long as you're being honest. As long as you, when you use your app for your fitness tracker, you input your right data. You'll always make sure you put the right data in. When you lose weight, and especially if you drop in lots of weight, you need to update your weight. So every time you do a weigh-in, you update your weight in its app, okay? Because I had a client the other day saying, "Oh my God, I've not updated my my app, but the weight in my app, and I've dropped 7 kilos." Well, that will make a difference, okay? So we need to make sure. But this is going to help you collect your data. Now, who here syncs their tracker with MyFitnessPal? Let me know below. I'm going to consume my it's not 0 calorie, my 0 alcohol Heineken, fresh out the freezer, while you guys tell me. Okay. Evening stew. Yes, says Tony. Keep letting me know. Okay. So, okay. I did it once. Confused the shit out of me. Yep. Okay. Rich, this is kind of covering what you asked me the other day in the inner circle. Let's get a few more comments in. Okay. I do, but I don't count steps or convert them to calories, only sync active workouts. Okay, that's enough, guys. Right. Here's why you should unsync. Now, I've done this before, okay? But this morning, I had 30 minutes of back and forth with a client who, this client has been around my world for the last 8 years. And he knows his onions. He knows his onions. So he knows his workouts, he's got his kettlebells, he knows the importance of steps, all this. He knows his onions, right? But I've recently started working with him again because he needed some accountability. And this morning, I checked in with him like I do with a lot of my one-to-one clients. And I said to him, "Hey, bud, what was your total daily energy expenditure yesterday? And show me in MyFitnessPal for your calories in." Because what I'm looking for is the client's deficit, okay? So what I'm looking for is how many calories did this client burn yesterday? And what did he eat? Okay, so he sent me back and he was like, "These were my active calories. And this was what I ate. And this is my deficit." And I was like, no, I don't care about your active calories. What's your total daily energy expenditure? What was your total burn? And he said, "I don't know what you mean." Now, this is interesting because I'm not having a go at this guy. This guy's been in my world 8 years. And he didn't grasp total daily energy expenditure. And it's interesting for me because I always presume that people just know. And they don't. And he was going back and forth, like literally for half an hour on voice note. And I said to him, "Right, have you got MyFitnessPal and your Garmin synced? And he said, yes. I said, unsync it right away. And he was like, well, no, because, it's giving me, and I said, right, okay. And he said, the thing is like, MyFitnessPal is giving me this calorie goal, and this was my active energy yesterday, so therefore my deficit. I was like, no, where? Stop. Okay. MyFitnessPal is a fan-fucking-tastic app, but MyFitnessPal should be used for tracking calories only. You can set a calorie goal on it if you don't wear a tracker. So let me explain why. You go to MyFitnessPal. I've gone to MyFitnessPal. I'll show you this now, right? So I'll go to MyFitnessPal. In MyFitnessPal, I'm going on holiday in 3 weeks, so I'm going quite low on calories. My calorie goal is 2,010 calories. That's quite low. And that is based on what I've told it. Age, 43. Male, 5'10", moderately active, 86 kilograms, looking to drop a few kilos before I go away. Okay? I've told it I'm moderately active. Okay? And now it's given me a calorie goal of 2,010 calories for the next couple of weeks. Okay? I've told it I'm moderately active. This is based on me not wearing a tracker. So it is taking into account that I'm moderately active and giving me a calorie goal. Okay? But when we sync and we throw this into the mix, here's where danger can arise. Bear with me. Let me know if you're all with me. Just give me a little thumb up, okay? So, MyFitnessPal has told me you can have this many calories to lose whatever it is you want to lose a week based on you being moderately active. I've told it I'm moderately active. That's taken a guesstimate of me moving, exercising 4 to 5 times a week. But it doesn't really know the true data. However, my Garmin gives me the true data. My Garmin knows my weight, it knows my age, it knows my height, it knows that I'm a male. And it is, because it never comes off my wrist unless I'm sat down and it's charging. It's picking up my movement, my heart rate, my steps, everything. This is giving me accurate data, okay? So it's giving me an up-to-date burn. Like right now, I know at 8:43 p.m. on a Tuesday night, my steps are 15,334. That's by the by. But my total burn to date, to now, not to midnight, to now, is 2,762 calories. That is what I've burned. Now, that's going to carry on until midnight because I'm a human living and breathing organism. So my total burn for the day will probably be around 3,000. How is it got to that 3,000? Well, I've done a couple of small bike rides with the kids today. We cycled to school, I cycled back. I picked them up from school on their bikes. We cycled back. We cycled to football training. I got involved in the football training. We cycled back. Not to impress you, just to paint you the picture. And I did an upper body session with a client today. So, but I don't give a shit like what my active calories were, my resting calories. I'm just looking for the total daily energy expenditure. My training and my steps has contributed to that. So I was saying to my client, what was your total daily energy expenditure? And he was like, I can't see it. And I was like, right, okay. So this client is over 100 kilos, right? So I said to him, right, you did 14,000 steps yesterday. You did a training session which burnt 700 calories because you showed me. You've probably burned around 3,300 calories. He's like, oh, no way, I didn't burn that. It was just my active calories were 1,200. I said, right, stop. You're a human being. You're burning calories being alive. You don't just count your active calories. You count fucking everything. You could lie down all day and not move and burn 1,800 calories because you're alive. Okay? And I said, I'm getting very passionate about this. Not because I'm being patronized, it's because I care. And he was going, I don't see where it is. I said, that's because you've synced the two. Because you've synced the two, you can't see what your running expenditure is. Because now it's fucking skewed with MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal is giving you a calorie goal based on what you've already told it. But now you've got a Garmin on which is giving you up-to-date data. And he's going, oh, well, I've adjusted my calorie goal based on that I've eaten a bit more. No. People are always looking for fucking ways to eat more. Right? And this is why when you sync the two, it can become a problem. So my client he was so lost. He said, no, look, this is my deficit. So, and this is not, this is all said with love. I love this guy to bits. I've known him 8 years. He said, look at my deficit is this. He goes, it's 2,100. That's my goal from MyFitnessPal, minus my active calories. I was like, dude, how can that be your deficit? You've not even factored in the food you ate. You told me you ate 1,900 calories yesterday. The 1,900 calories has to come into the equation. Don't just delete your active calories from the calories MyFitnessPal has given you. You got to delete the calories you've eaten, right? And I'm confused. He's confused. I'm not confused, but I'm getting wound up because he's so confused, right? I said unsync MyFitnessPal and your Garmin right away. So he does that, okay? And he's going to me, Tregs, I didn't burn over 3,000 calories yesterday. There's no way. I'm like, bud, you're 104 kilograms. You did a workout that burned 700 calories and you walked 14,000 steps. Your calorie burn was easily 3,300 yesterday. I said, if I have an active day and I'm fucking 20 kilograms lighter than you, right? If I have an active day and I'm 20 kilograms lighter than you and I work out, I'll burn over 3,000. So you bet your ass you burned 3,300 calories yesterday. Okay? Right? Then all of a sudden he unsyncs and he comes back to me, goes, got it. He goes, got it. He goes, I got it. And he sent me this. I finally got it. My burn was 3,610 calories. So my resting energy was 2,332, plus my active was 12,780. 3,610. I have exercised the demon. This house is clear. I said, right, now who is the best? That's why they pay me the big bucks. Because I told you burnt over 3,300 calories. You wouldn't have it. You're there just deleting your active calories from the calorie goal that MyFitnessPal gave you. You ain't even factored in what you fucking ate. Where are you getting those figures from, mate? Where are you getting those figures? The figures you need is, this is what I burned in total. I don't give a fuck about active or rest. Just put it all in the basket. Pull it all in. Put everything in the basket. Okay? Put it all in. Whether you had a 5-knuckle shuffle, you jumped up and down on a pogo stick, you fucking, ran 10 miles, just put it all in the basket. It all contributes to your total daily energy expenditure. But I don't care about active rest. It just all, put it all together. Put it all together. Don't adjust the calories, all right? Let's go fucking old school out here, right? So, you liking this? This is me on a 6 out of 10. So, Tregs is clever and funny. I bloody hate him. That's why we get on, I think. Similar. Oh, Johnny Bell, bloody good rep. Certainly the best rep I know. Right. Okay, this is fun, isn't it? Look, non-alcoholic as well. Okay. So, now it's a simple thing. Okay, it's fucking simple. The way I do it is I wake up in the morning, because I ain't staying up till midnight just to get my total daily energy expenditure. I'll just find out in the morning. It's like a nice little bonus. But I can predict that if I burn right at this minute, over 2,700, by midnight it'll be 3,000, right? It's like when people say, oh, I don't trust these Garmins or these Apple Watches. When I woke up, I'd already burned 600 calories. You're alive. You've been alive since midnight. You've been alive probably over 40 plus years. You're burning calories. You don't just stop burning calories between fucking midnight and 7 a.m. You're alive. You're breathing. What did you when you woke up for a piss at 4 a.m., were you dead? You weren't dead, fam. You was alive. You're burning calories. It's good to know this kind of data, right? So when you wake up at 7 in the morning, you're like, oh, I fucking don't trust this Garmin. I said I burnt 700 calories. I've been asleep. Yeah, you're alive, fam. You're breathing. You're breathing. You woke up for a wee in the night. Did you check your pulse? Was you dead? Okay? You're burning calories. This is the great thing. You're burning calories all the time. So that's like, when people go, you shouldn't have that pizza. You're going to have to run 6 miles to burn it off. Hang on. I burn 1,800 calories just being alive. Put me in a straitjacket and don't let me fidget and I'm burning 1,800 calories. Then I add in some movement. Then I add in some training. Happy days. It's 3,000 calories plus. Okay? I said to this guy, what I've just taught you, I thought you already knew, but that's worth the money you've paid me. That's worth its weight in gold. I was like, you ate 1900 calories yesterday. You burnt 3,600. The deficit is 1700. And that's just off the top of my head. Now, why is this important? Let's move on to the next part of tonight's video. I'm really enjoying this. I should come live again in the evenings, get better numbers. Okay, so here's a really interesting thing as well. You have to remember this, right? This is all said with so much fucking love. Because I just care. I really care. I don't need to be on here now at 10 to 9 doing this. Like, all the family's in the other room. But I said I would come on to do this, aka for you. Because I love you guys, right? And I want you guys to understand, right? So, client of mine, we set him his calorie goal. Okay? Which was like 2,100 calories. For example, this is one of many, many clients. Not to impress you, just painting you a picture, right? And he come back, and when he did his checkout for me the other day, he went, I've gone over my calories today. I've had 2,300, so I'm in surplus by 200. I went, hang on a second. You went for a 10k run today, didn't you? And he said, yeah. I said, well, it's probably why you've eaten a bit more. You're hungry. I said, what was your total daily energy expenditure? This is when we caught up in the morning. I said, go back into your Apple, go back into your Garmin. Give me a total burn yesterday. That's your resting, plus your any steps, plus the run. Oh, he said 3,700. I said, therefore, you weren't in a surplus. You were in a deficit. You might have eaten 2,300. Forget what MyFitnessPal has told you. Forget the goal that we set you as a ballpark. You're in a big deficit. Now, this is really important to know because some people will go over what MyFitnessPal is telling them. Oh, MyFitnessPal said I should only have 2,000 calories. I've eaten 2,400. But didn't you do a half marathon on the day? Yeah, I did, but I still got... So look at your total daily energy expenditure. MyFitnessPal is just giving you a guesstimate. It's just giving you an average. If you're not wearing one of these, if you're wearing one of these, go by this. By all means, use MyFitnessPal. I've used MyFitnessPal today. So here we go. MyFitnessPal right now, this moment, including my second non-alcoholic beer, is 2,441 calories I've consumed today. Okay. My protein, bloody impressive, 198 grams. So, okay. Muscle retention. That's what I'm looking for before my holiday. Oh, but, oh no. Oh shit, lads. MyFitnessPal's only given me a calorie goal of 2010. Oh, fuck, I'm in a surplus. Our survey says, I'm not in a surplus, am I? Because I'm going off this bad boy here, which is accounted for the fact that I've done over 15,000 steps, cycled 6 times today with my kids, coached at football training, and therefore I'm going to go to bed probably around a 3,000 calorie total daily energy expenditure, putting me in a calorie deficit of over 500 calories. We good? Are we good? Are we good? I think you need to leave the coffee alone before bed. No coffee here, buddy. Just a non-alcoholic beer. I only use MyFitnessPal for calories in and protein. Yep. Listen, I synced my Garmin with MyFitnessPal when I first got my Garmin, and I was like, whoa, hang on a sec. Yeah, John, are you lost? Imagine me, I was fucking lost. Are you seriously lost, or do you understand? Because I'll break it down a little bit more. I was literally like, hang on a sec, where's my total burn gone? Because when you sync the two, you can't see your current up-to-date burn. You can't see it. It goes away. I'm like, show me your burn right now. I can't see it in my app. I can't see it. Unsync that mofo. Unsync it, and then we're good. All you want to know is what you've burnt so far in the day. Okay? So, yeah. So, John, I don't know. Do you wear a tracker? So if you've just been for a 5.5 mile power walk and burned 700 calories, brilliant. That's going on top of you burning calories being alive. So tell me if you wear a tracker, you should be able to look at that tracker right now and it'll tell you what your total burn is for the day. The minute you start syncing with MyFitnessPal is like my client sent me a screenshot and I was like, fucking hell. Like, you know, this is my calorie, this is my active, this is my adjusted. This is what I can eat back. This is what I consumed. Active. consumed, adjusted. Nah. Forget all that. Forget all that. You go by what you've burned in a day, total daily, and by what you've consumed. And even if you've got to work that out in the morning, you got your deficit. Like, I know right now, I've eaten 2,400 calories. I know right now at this minute, I've burnt 2,700. I know I'm done eating now. I'm done eating. It'll bath time in a second. I've got this to finish, so that's already been factored in, 70 calories. And because I'm alive, unless I drop dead in the bath or anything, by midnight, I'd have burned more calories. When I wake up in the morning, I can see what my total burn was for the day. I come straight to my spreadsheet because I manage my calories like that, because I'm a PT. That's what I do. I encourage my one-to-one clients to do it. And I go in and I go, calories in yesterday, 2,400. Calories out yesterday, 3,000. The deficit is 600. Happy days, okay? Why is this so important? Because people will think that they've ruined their diet because they've gone over the calorie goal that MyFitnessPal has given them based on a guesstimate. So let's say, for example, my client now understands this, right? I said to him, Bud, you were in a 1,700 calorie deficit yesterday, right? Now, prior to that, because he was just going off MyFitnessPal giving him 2,000 calories as a goal and he's eating 1,900, he's just presuming he's in a 100 calorie deficit. Does this make sense? Because he wasn't getting the total daily energy expenditure from his Garmin. He couldn't do the math. So he's probably thinking, oh, I'm only in a 100 deficit. No, mate, you're in a way bigger one. Why is it important? Well, if he goes off piste midweek and he has a few beers or he goes out for a meal and he goes, oh, I had 3,500 calories, but I'm 1,500 over what MyFitnessPal has told me, I may as well write off the week. Hang on. We had a 1,600 deficit on Monday. You've banked that. You've banked that. This is why I say calorie borrowing, calorie cycling will set you free. It's so easy to do. But if you don't know your numbers, how are you going to know how many calories to save up? Guy's probably gone to bed yesterday thinking he's in a 100 deficit. I've just made his day and told him he's in a 1,600 deficit. Yeah, you can go over the calorie goal of what MyFitnessPal has given you based on a guesstimate, but you can still be in deficit to what you've actually burned in real life. That's what we want. So on MyFitnessPal right now, I'm over my calories. But because I've been so active today, which I always am on a Tuesday, I'm in a deficit. But I understand that. Don't get it twisted. Over the course of the week, the calorie goal that MyFitnessPal has given me is probably pretty accurate. But because I know I've burnt more today, there's a little bit more flexibility. And that's why it's so important to get that accurate number daily. Because then when you've got your weekends, you've got your nights out, you go a little off piste, there's no more guilt attached to feeling like you failed. Does this make sense, guys? So save yourself some anxiety, unsync the pair, stop worrying about adjusted goals, okay? And go old school black and white. My total daily energy expenditure minus my calories consumed. MyFitnessPal is a standalone piece of tech to track your calories in. Your Garmin, your Apple Watch, your MySmartBand 5 is on your wrist, and that's coming with you everywhere on your walks, your wanks, your workouts. Oh, that's a good strap line. Your walks, your wanks, your workout. It's all there. It's getting everything. It's getting everything, okay? And that is that's all going in the bucket. That's all going in the bucket. It's all going in and contributes to your total daily energy expenditure. Silly question. How many calories do you burn in a day if you're not active? So, John, you've got a lot to learn, my friend, okay? So you've got something that's fucking kicking on now, innit? Gonna have to stay on now, ain't I? So, John, I'm going to put a link to you to go here now, okay? You're going to go to www.calculator.com, okay? Oh, no, it's www.calculator.net, and then select calorie calculator, okay? So we're going to let John off because he's new. He's obviously a new follower, okay? So, John, you've got something called your BMR, basal metabolic rate. If I could do a screen share on here, I'd show you. I must be able to do a screen share on Ecamm. I haven't looked at it. We're not going to go down that road doing a screen share, okay? Okay, because I don't know how to do it. So, basal metabolic rate is the calories that you burn, okay, being alive with no movement based on your age, height, weight, and sex. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do John. John, we're not going to do John like literally, because you might get shadow banned. But John, what we're going to do is post your age, post your height, and post your weight below. And I'll do the calculations for you because I'm nice like that. I'm really nice like that. Okay, and then you've got your BMR. All right, that's your basal metabolic rate. You guys need to know this. I say this all the time. You need to know these 4 things. Basal metabolic rate, BMR. That's the calories you burn on a day-to-day basis just being alive. Okay. No, John, post below. Give me your stats below, dude. We'll do this for you. We've got some good numbers on. Then you've got your NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. That's the non-planned activity. Okay. What are you using, Rich? Are you using an Apple Watch? A way to unsync the Garmin now. Cheers, Tregs. Go old school. All right. So let me do this for you now, John, all right? Okay, I'm going to go into... You can't adjust your TDE, Mark. You can't adjust your total daily energy expenditure. It's different every day. You can adjust your... You can adjust... So you can adjust... You need to like update your weight in the app when you're losing. So if you've lost 3 stone and you haven't updated your weight in the app, I'm going to fucking find you and I'll fucking sweep your legs, mate. Okay? So when you lose weight, adjust it in your app and in your MyFitnessPal if you want to, okay? So let me go to calculator.net. Okay. Okay, bear with me. And the great news is if you're a bigger guy, you burn more calories, okay? Okay. Mortgage calculator, no. Retirement calculator, no thank you. Payment calculator. Okay, let's go calorie calculator. All right, here we go. So John, let's go. He's 50. Okay. He's 6'4", bloody big bugger. Okay, he's 6'4". Okay. He's 13 stone. Okay. So 13 stone times 14, 182 pounds. Stay with me, guys. You get more out of it in the long run. Did I say 182 pounds? Okay. All right. Okay. So let's confirm. Male, 50, 6'4", 182. Your basal metabolic rate is 1,787 calories a day, John. Okay? That means if I put you in a straitjacket and you couldn't even fidget, you'd burn 1,787 calories a day. How cool is that? So I already know that if that's John's BMR and he's just done a walk which has burnt 700 calories, he's burnt about 2.5 with that. And if he's moved throughout the rest of the day, which he has, his total daily energy expenditure for the day is going to be quite high. But you need to know this. Can you see that? I did that for you, John, okay? Okay, there we go. All the data in there, okay? Calculator, caloriecalculator.net. You guys need to know this. It's really important. Rich, if it works fine for you, not a problem. Apple Watch, I think, is a lot different. But when we have got that Garmin synced, it's a madness. It's like telling me I can eat so many more calories. Apple Watches seems to be... Yeah, thanks for that. It's my pleasure, John. My absolute pleasure. All right, guys. I think we're going to conclude there, okay? But it was funny. When I go on rants, remember, it's only in jest because I'm so passionate. But I was like, this is great. This is going to be fire for a subject tonight. I'm going to come live and talk about it because it's, as a coach, you just start to presume that everyone knows it. Everyone knows it. And they don't. And it was like, you know, for example, I was with a new client today. And a female client, she's literally just come back from France. And I said, did you weigh? because she's had a few drinks. Did you weigh? And she went, And I went, look, don't ever weigh after drinking alcohol, even if you've been in a deficit. She said, why? I said, because alcohol is a carbohydrate. Alcohol contains, for every gram of alcohol you ingest, you store for every gram of carbohydrate you ingest, you store 3 grams of water. So, you can be bloated the next day. It feels like you retain water. Plus, you've been on a flight. Being up in the air can make you retain water for some reason. So weighing after a flight when you've been boozing, I always say you put like a stone on the plane, just going up in the air and having a few beers. And also I said, this irrespective, because this is not a female page, but don't weigh time of the month. Women can retain 7 to 9 pounds of water during time of the month. She's like, oh my God, I didn't know these things. And it's always great for me because I realise that not everyone knows this and it can set you free. And I said to my client today, that will set you free. Now you've got your data. Now you know, if you get hungrier tomorrow because a 1700 calorie deficit is a big one, you've got more calories to play with. Whereas if he was just going off MyFitnessPal and going, well, I've had 1900 calories, my goal was 2000, so I'm only in 100 deficit, he's going to feel guilty if he overeats the next day when he shouldn't be. Does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense? That is, for me, that is the most accurate way to do it. And it saves so much anxiety and confusion. Remember, total daily energy expenditure. That's your burn from midnight to midnight. And then the next day, you add up your calories for the day. I'm done eating now. I know I'm in a deficit going to bed. But tomorrow I'll get the exact number, because I'll be able to look what my total daily energy expenditure was. And it looks a bit like this. If it doesn't reflect poorly off the screen, don't know if you can see that. But yesterday, there you go, 2329 was my total burn. I didn't train, I just hit my steps. 2329. That was my total daily energy expenditure for yesterday. That's all I'm looking for. How I got it doesn't matter. That's all I'm looking for. Okay? And then calories in yesterday were 1500. I had a low day, so I'm in a deficit. Today, calories in, a lot higher, 24. But I'm going to burn 3, so I'm in a deficit. So all I care about. So all I'm looking for is the total burn minus the total calories in. All right, guys? I'm out of here. Woo! Have a lovely evening. Thank you for your time. Any of you guys are more interested in working with me, my doors are open. Oh, literally, not like that, as the actor said to the bishop, all the time now to come and join me in phase 1 of my inner circle. So drop me a massage and we'll get you factored in. Not to, just to see if you're, pretty relaxed vibe around here sometimes. See you later.